country. So on today's video, it's going to be the start of our 2023 antler season. I come down earlier to feed the deer and noticed that Buckshot has shed one of his bases. So we're going to go ahead and kick off 2023 antler season today. I think today is the 23rd of February. So I walked down here and I noticed right off the bat that one of his bases is gone. And amazingly, for some reason, it's sitting right in the alleyway right here. I guess maybe he was rubbing on the gate there and knocked it off and it fell out into the alley. So it's sitting right there. I haven't picked it up or anything yet. So I went and got the camera. I wanted to kind of introduce everybody that's new to the channel to what deer we do have. If you've been following along for a while, you'll know that we sold all of the breeding stock off last year. We kept the deer that we wanted to keep as pets, just to have some deer around. You know, I'm a white-tailed deer fanatic. I'm an antler fanatic. And I love having deer, and hopefully I'm always going to have some deer, but we had some unfortunate losses over the winter. We did lose Nina, and we lost Nina's daughter, Diamond. So we're down to 5 deer. Buckshot being our former breeder. Hopefully he did breed the does that we do have. We have 2 adult does still, and I'll introduce everybody here in a second. So let me get the camera turned around and show you this antler. Then I'm going to try to set the camera up and walk away for a little bit and just see if I can get him to come up real close so you can see the spot on his head where the antler fell off. Now, it fell off sometime between this time yesterday and now. So within the last 24 hours, it's fallen off because he had both of them yesterday when I was down here. So it's going to be just fresh, less than 24 hours old. So hopefully he'll walk up and eat some of this alfalfa and get close enough to where I can get a pretty good shot of what it looks like fresh off of his head. So anyway, let me get the camera turned around and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so there's the antler laying right there. Take a look at it right there. That's fresh off the head. Still got the little wax ring around it. A little bit of blood there. Like I said, he must have been rubbing on the gate because it was laying right there in the middle of the alleyway. I got some alfalfa here I'm going to set up in here. Try to get him close. Hi, baby. Come on, let's go this way. Hey, buddy. He's interested in it. Get you guys set up on the tripod here. It's okay. I don't think he'll come up to the tripod. I'm sure he's a little bit nervous. Maybe he will. There he comes. Okay, so the deer you see right there, that is Topaz. Of course, we have Buckshot right there. And we have the only buck fawn that we held back from last year right there. And that is a Groot son, if you can remember Groot. He was the 320-inch yearling that we bought. The Oklahoma State record yearling that we lost last summer. But Topaz and Buckshot are going to be this little buck's he's their grandson. So The mother of that little buck is a daughter from Topaz and Buckshot. I kind of messed that up a little bit there, but if that makes sense. So he is related to Buckshot and Topaz through his mother, and we sold her with the breeding group. He doesn't have a name yet. He wants to come up for that alfalfa. He doesn't have a name yet, but we're gonna think of some names for him pretty soon. Come on here, buddy. Let me try to zoom in here. I want to get that spot on his head as close as I can. So you guys can see it. I'll try to take a still shot of it so I can show it to you as close as I can. I've got plenty of pictures and videos in the past with Bo of what it looks like, but there might be a pretty good shot of it. So the little deer behind you there, that is our late born little doe fawn, and she is out of Diamond, which was Nina's first fawn. She was born in August last year, so she was really born late. That's why she's a lot smaller. We got her, and she doesn't have a name either. And then over here, for some reason, Ruby is not wanting to come up. Hey, Rubes. And we have Ruby. So Ruby was born in 2011. So she is getting up there in years. Obviously, she is really kind of outlived the life expectancy of most deer, and hopefully she's going to have us a fawn this year. Hey, baby. Now, we bought Ruby from another farmer. She was bottle fed, so she's pretty tame. Hi, baby. Yeah, sweet girl. She's a sweet girl. So hopefully she has us a fawn this year. Come on, I got alfalfa over here. So Topaz here is one that we bottle fed. She wasn't born here. We purchased her from an outside farm. We bottle fed her as a fawn, and she is 5 years old this year. And then Buckshot is 5 years old this year. So he should really hopefully put on his best set of antlers this year. What are you doing, sweetheart? Rubbernecking? Rubbernecking? Yeah, you're not sure about the camera? So like I said, we're starting off the year with Topaz, Buckshot, Ruby, a yearling buck and a yearling doe, which we've yet to name. So we'll name those guys pretty soon. I'll take some suggestions for names. If you guys have any suggestions, you can put it down in the comments. I've got a couple that I'm thinking about with Tammy's approval, but we'll get him named pretty soon. He should be a pretty good buck, you know, with his genetics and coming from that Groot line. Hopefully he'll be a big buck this year. Hopefully we can keep him alive and healthy. So anyway, we're going to call it here. This is the 2023 antler season, the beginning. And what we'll do is we'll bring you updates every month on buckshot and the little yearling buck. Show you every inch of antler they grow, how fast they grow them, any issues they have, anything related to the growth of these antlers. We'll be bringing it to you this year, hopefully. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll be back